Rowan Atkinson, some of his finest moments, and proof he barely needs a word to have a room in stitches.
Somebody there called Bob. Anybody else would read it and go, right, they're called Bob. You decided that Bob could be a funny word.
Right.
Now, quite. How do you do that?
Well, it just seemed, yeah, it was always at the end of the sentence. It was, you know, so how can I help you, Bob? And it just seemed like a funny way of saying it, Bob.
Because I was looking at lists of motoring words the other day and wondering if you could just by saying them, make them funny. Just say the word.
Airbag. De Dion Bouton. That's a French word, isn't it? Petrol pump.
Also the faces.
Yeah, exactly,
that
helps.
Reviewing a car, because I have to think of all sorts of things to say about a car. Now, I know that if you were a presenter on this show, you could just do it with an expression.
Right.
So, for example, if you were presented with McLaren F1, think of another one. The imperiousness one gets from a Range Rover.
Ah, right, okay.
But what's interesting is that Rowan's funniest moments didn't only happen on screen. Sometimes people didn't even realize they were talking to the man behind Mr. Bean.
Yeah, the thing I find most tricky is when people don't recognize you particularly, but half recognize you. Standing around with a group of guys, and I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "Hi. I bet you wish you were."
This actually happened to him in real life. Wait till you see what he does with an actual stage.
Right, come on, settle down, please. Answer your names. Anus. Arse bandit. Bottom. Clitoris. Where are you, clitoris?
He wasn't even supposed to win that night. Somehow he still walked away with the trophy anyway.
Now, these are four fine actors, and I'm sure they'd all agree that the point is not to win, but to play the game. And the winner is John Daniels.
No, shit.
Unfortunately, John is unable to be with us tonight, and so I'd like to ask his co-star David Forbert to accept the award on his behalf. David.
None of that even compares to the character everyone actually knows him for.
I'm not really a very diligent writer, so I thought I just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, you know, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could... Well, it was a piece of paper of where I would just... Can I stand up? Is that okay? Look, well, I can stand up. I'm standing up. Am I allowed to stand up? And where I can't remember very well now, so this won't be at all funny, but I'll do it anyway. Great. I'll do it anyway. Where he came out and the audience were there, as indeed they are here tonight. And I came out just going... Yes.
That was really good, thank you. This side or this side?
Right, how do you want to sit down?
No. I'll get behind you.
Well, I see, I just sit here and,
Yeah,
and
you
do
don't
nothing.
have to do anything.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunrise this morning, we meet the lovely Mr. Rowan Atkinson. We talk about Mr. Bean's holiday, and all you have to say is, if you miss it, you miss out. Simple as that. You ready?
Right, okay.
I'm good at this.
Good, okay. How interesting.
Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. A man who needs no introduction, Mr. Rowan Atkinson, and we talk about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan,
Sorry?
if you miss it, you miss out.
Do you mind doing that again?
Yeah, okay. Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. This morning we meet Mr. Rowan Atkinson and we talk all about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
What?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Oh, yes.
Don't miss Rowan Atkinson on Sunrise this morning.
Take away the silence and give the guy a microphone, and he's somehow just as funny.
I did a credit card commercial in New York a few years ago, and it was a story in which I had to play a bungling British secret agent. And there's this beautiful woman gets out of a limo in the middle of New York, and he sees her. And this scene was when I had to look at her as if I'd just fallen in love with her. Right. And the director said, just imagine that you've just seen your wife for the first time. And my wife happened to be on set at the time. And she said, no, that won't work. Tell him to look at her as if she's his new Aston Martin.
Oh, well,
and then it'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
And she was right. In fact, it inspired me no end. I looked at her like no woman has ever been looked at.
Really? Can you give us that look? I'm curious.
Yeah. Can I do? I mean, sometimes when people meet you, they behave very strangely. You know, they're desperately trying to behave in a perfectly normal fashion, but they're so distracted by the fact that they recognize you. And bank tellers, last year I went into a bank to cash a check, and I handed over the check, and she said, thank you. And she said, oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter? So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back, and she took it back, she put it on one side, and she looked at my check and she said, now, do you have any means of identification?
He's got a story for everything, and he tells every single one like it's the funniest thing that ever happened to him.
Do you have much spare time with ladies? Do you know about women?
Well, I don't know about women. I've met a few women in my time, and they're all very nice. My mother was a woman, and her mother before her was a woman, but her grandmother, I'm not sure if she was a woman or not, but she was something. I think it was a woman.
Whether as Mr. Bean or simply as Rowan Atkinson, his comedy continues to make millions of people laugh around the world.